6ix9ine is completely out of control. Let's watch this video, bro.
People have spotted 6ix9ine supercars being towed by the IRS as he can't pay his taxes, with sources claiming he has debts of over $20 million. Paying this back now.
Holy. This video was made, holy, let me check. It was made 1 year ago. Has a lot changed? I don't know. His public image has changed. He's made kind of a comeback now. He's like, I've seen a lot of, like, he did an interview where he was just like, everyone's back liking 6ix9ine now because he's funny, man.
Seems pretty unlikely, as 6ix9ine's recent album was such a massive flop, most people don't even know that he released something new. Compare this to 2017, when 6ix9ine was undefeated. Everything he released became an instant hit, and no one can deny it. His unique style of music was pulling hundreds of...
Oh my days, yeah, I remember the music videos. His music video when he came out of prison or some shit. Bro, that one where he had hella chicks just going crazy, bro. Oh my days. You know how viral that video was? Every YouTuber I used to watch covered that shit. It was crazy.
Millions of views, leading to a self-reported massive record deal, with 6ix9ine stating, "Right now I'm signing my life away to Illuminati for $7.5 million. Life is awesome. Only 4
$7.5 million for an artist like 6ix9ine. Lifelong deal. That's horrible. What?
months later, he'd land a headphone deal worth $4.9 million and was paid a six-figure sum just to feature Fashion Nova in one of his music videos. Well before this, 6ix9ine was already bragging, "I made $1 million this year and I bought a fake Rolex with it." Then only a year later, he was donating the same amount.
Since the last time I've been here, I donated close to $1 million just to community. Not to no foundations, just going on the street and giving out money.
He'd post multiple videos showing massive stacks of cash.
That's low-key the best way to donate, man. I don't trust these foundations. I don't trust them with shit. Fuck the foundations. Most of the money goes to the employees anyway, and it's like, it seems like a scam ring. I don't trust them with my money. If I really see someone that needs it, I'll donate money, bro. I have no problem getting rid of money. I never understand the purpose of foundations.
Does money dictate everything you do?
Fuck yes.
Protecting his $500,000 jewelry pieces by dropping a further $100,000 on personal security for a 10-day LA trip. Here he'd sign yet another multi-million-dollar publishing deal, showing that the
Yo, everybody wants to do that. That's on everybody's bucket list. Should be on everyone's bucket list. Just walking down the streets with one too many bodyguards, bro. Just like 5 buff. Okay, hold on, pause, bro. But just walking down the street and just having hella security, like more security than like the president, bro. Just for a moment, even like too many security. You're not wanted, gang. Like they don't have money on your head, but like that would be aura. I can't even lie, gang.
He was coming from his music. 6ix9ine's first album, Dummy Boy, sold over 1 million units, meaning it likely made over $10 million. However, he'd foolishly used the entire album to rap about committing crimes. For example, on Cuda, he'd proudly proclaim, "All my people really gangbang, talk that damn slang. Rap about it, do the same thing, let your nuts hang. We post up, we don't do the race, you gon' die."
Yo, what's that one washing? What? I don't even forgot English, bro. That one gif where you have like one of the founding fathers just going like this. But this shit is tough as hell, bro. Hell yeah.
Today. Similarly, on Billy, he'd add, "Get the F up out my effing face before I murder you. Whole squad full of killers, I'm a killer too. Send shots.
Shit, I know exactly what song he's talking about. This shit is lit, bro. Like, this shit is fire. Why are we hating on 6ix9ine?
Get popped.
Sending shots. Everything I was rapping about was really happening.
Which certainly didn't help Tekashi's next chapter. 6ix9ine, rapper faces prison and sex offender registry. The article explained that 6ix9ine originally pleaded guilty in October 2015 to using a child in a sexual performance when he was 18. In a video posted online, a 13-year-old girl was seen engaging in oral intercourse while Tekashi stood behind her. The hip-hop star has since been arrested twice for allegedly choking a 16-year-old in a shopping center in Houston earlier this year. In May, he was also arrested for driving without a license, assaulting a police officer, and obstructing governmental
Nah, bro, he low-key a villain for real. That's crazy. He is a villain, bro. Like, but damn, like, he does make good music though. Fucking hell. It's like YNW Melly. Free up YNW Melly. Just don't free him in my area, bro. Free him, but free him somewhere else, bro. Not in my continent, gang. That guy's a straight killer, but he does make good music, bro. Just give him a studio in jail, bro. Just give him a studio in jail.
Administration. 6ix9ine wasn't given leniency as he was using social media to promote a culture of violence and glorify gang activity, but while he did pay his bond of $155,000, the problems didn't end there. After finally closing the book on his 2015 child sex case, 6ix9ine and his associates went to Felipe Chow to celebrate the legal win with a lavish dinner. Things got ugly when the crew was denied entry into the restaurant as a brawl took place and gunshots rang off. A pair of 6ix9ine's entourage members and his manager are arrested for their involvement. One of the security—
Even his manager was gangbanging, bro. What the fuck? Oh my days, bro. Like, at what point do you just get rich enough to like not have to associate with that life, bro? Like, no one's gonna be out here risking their life and freedom for some bullshit, bro. Like, you're too rich for that.
Security guards working at the restaurant is reportedly hit over the head with a chair, thrown some robberies plus multiple shooting incidents, and 6ix9ine was facing a minimum of 47 years in
Holy
prison.
shit, bro. He's a villain. How did he escape jail? What? How is he free, bro? This man dead ass a menace.
I got federal agents sitting in front of my house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars. One thing I fear in life. No, 2 things. I fear God and I fear the FBI. Only 2 things I'm scared in life.
He'd infamously testify against 12 co-defendants.
I don't give a fuck if I'm held accountable for what I did. Yes, I snitched.
Bro, that shit was crazy. You know how everyone was dunking on 6ix9ine? Everyone was dunking on 6ix9ine for snitching. Every motherfucker was over here going 6ix9ine a snitch, 6ix9ine a snitch. Like, you deadass have Timmy, white fenced neighborhood, bro. Like, nice ass kid, pursuing his education. Like, going 6ix9ine snitch, 6ix9ine snitch. Man, like, shut your bitch ass up. Like, acting like you gangbang or some shit. Like, what the fuck? Shut your bitch ass. Some Timmy going, ooh, 6ix9ine, but 6ix9ine's a snitch. Shut you. Like, and he snitched on people that were literally, like, kidnapped him. He snitched on people that kidnapped him, bro. Like, I'm over here defending 6ix9ine like crazy, bro, but it's like, it's so unjustified.
I did it proudly.
Which reduced his sentence.
And I ain't even gonna lie. I was young at that time, but I was completely on that shit. I was going 6ix9ine a snitch as well. Good old me was going 6ix9ine a snitch, 6ix9ine a snitch. Let me go do my homework. Oh, fuck.
Sentenced to just 2 years, although it also completely destroyed his credibility. 6ix9ine snitching became a whole meme format, with people joking, 6ix9ine, I ain't no snitch. Judge, 47 years. 6ix9ine, ever noticed Dwayne Johnson looks like The Rock? Implying he'd say anything to get a lighter sentence. He was therefore also memed as a Karen, whilst others joked, imagine spending 7 years in college to become a lawyer, and your client—
Bro, what Karen is testifying against 12 gangsters to avoid 47 years in jail, bro? Like, shut the fuck up.
and shows up to court like this. The legal process also cost 6ix9ine a fortune.
How much money have you spent on legal fees this year? Too much, right?
Yeah, like $500,000.
That's what I'm saying.
But being sent off to prison only made him more popular. He signed a $10 million record deal whilst behind bars, and after being released only 6 months later, 6ix9ine claimed on Instagram, I got out of jail $20 million richer.
Bro, when he was released and he released that album where he was like, you're mad, I think that's when he released it, bro. I remember that shit was all over the internet. I remember Belle Delphine was popular at that time as well. I was not on my gooning shit back then, bro. I just remember, like, she was on some weird shit, eating live octopus and shit.
First day home, you see the vibes, man. King New York's home, man. I'm on house arrest, so come on, let's go.
This was supported by a range of extravagant purchases, with TMZ reporting he'd bought a fleet of luxury vehicles that includes an Aventador McLaren Rolls-Royce, Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon, and a Range Rover.
All 4 cars, Lamborghini Aventador, Wraith, McLaren, G-Wagon.
1.8 million. Oh my days, bro. Like, these streamers be happy to get 40k. He's running 1.8 mil. Like, holy, 6ix9ine was something else.
All bought up.
Takashi's getting iced out too. We're told he splurged on 4 timepieces, including a Richard Mille watch, and dropped another $300,000 on a chain shaped like a shark.
This is $500,000.
That's the-
$500,000. Look at the diamonds in them teeth. And nobody got this watch. If you don't got this watch right here, you a little boy to me. I'll kiss you in the forehead. You a little boy. Sit down. King's home. It's over.
He'd then purchased
Bro, he funny. You can't even lie, bro. 6ix9ine an entertaining ass guy, bro. Like you can't keep him down. He's gonna be famous wherever, whatever, bro.
This insane piece of jewelry, bragging on Instagram $1 million on a chain. Best chain in the game. My chain costs more than your whole chain piece and watch. LeMayo, you know who run the city. In a different post, he bragged 15,000 sold out show Istanbul, Turkey. 500,000 for 40 minutes. He'd show off his earnings in videos such as this one.
You got 1 house right here, 2 houses right here, 3 houses right here, 4 houses right here, 5 houses right here, maybe 2 houses right there. You feel me?
Spending 50.
Damn, he does look like a bag of Skittles, though. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Like he every color of the rainbow for real. Like, how did he avoid the gay allegations? I don't know, bro. Because he was dead ass moving like sunshine and rainbows out here.
50,000 of it at the Gucci store in under 10 minutes. He then vowed every week I will try to give at least 50,000 away to someone random for people in need, all the while his music was still performing well. His song Gooba, released a month after his last day in jail, gained 45 million views in its first 24 hours.
I remember that.
This made it the biggest 24-hour debut for a hip-hop video in YouTube history, after which 6ix9ine also broke the record for the most viewers ever in an Instagram live.
Wow.
Everyone, he's gonna be irrelevant when he comes out of jail. 6ix9ine, #1 on Apple Music and breaking records. Who y'all think is the king in New York? 1 month later, he'd put out Trolls, which again gained 45 million views in only 24 hours, debuting at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100.
Damn, he deadass was popping. He's been popping, bro. God damn, bro. 6ix9ine is something else. That's crazy. What an interesting life.
6ix9ine celebrated his post-prison success. However, as it turns out, this would be his peak. Goober and Trolls became part of the album Tattletales, which didn't perform so well. Despite the noise, 6ix9ine's Tattletales album headed for underwhelming chart debut. It sold just 55,000 album units, making it his worst performing project ever. One of 6ix9ine's rivals, Trippie Redd, laughed at the album's poor performance, which was especially embarrassing as 6ix9ine previously said this.
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie.
The number of listeners per song.
Fuck, that's a bit crazy, bro. Damn, but 6ix9ine was really like beefing with Trippie. I only found out about this recently because when he said, I stole that shit. That shit was a diss on Trippie. And he was like talking about how he stole the beat for like, I don't know what song it was, bro, but like that's crazy. They've been beefing.
Wasn't lying either, with Joe Budden calling the album a likely financial disaster. He'd state that projections are lower than what it would take for an artist who travels with.
Bro, I've seen this guy everywhere on TikTok, bro. He's getting clowned on everywhere, bro. I know him from that weak ass chin, bro. Like I got a problem with people who have weak chins, bro. Like why was you not viewing as a kid, gang? Like what's going on?
And intense security guards every.
I'm just playing, of course, bro. I don't want no beef, no type of problems.
Where he goes. That's the part that the public never really deciphers. It's not who flopped and who didn't. It's what comes in versus what's spent. And this kid, it takes a lot for him to move around. Anthony Fantano gave the album a 3, but more notably stated,
from here, I'm not really seeing an increase in quality because I think 6ix9ine is just diving even deeper into using social media and antics and drama and clout chasing as a crutch to supplement his career.
Which turned out to be correct.
Yeah.
Rather than focusing on making incredible music, 6ix9ine seemed more concerned with social media fame. He began spending time with Steve Will Do It, who gave 6ix9ine the chance to make some extra money. Steve worked with Rumble to get him a streaming deal, which paid.
Okay, but Steve Will Do It and fucking 6ix9ine is the most iconic shit ever. I know they've been beefing and shit, bro. 6ix9ine low-key got beef with everybody, but now they're good again, bro. And low-key, they so entertaining together. Like, I can't even lie, bro.
6ix9ine $2 million just to stream for an hour per week. However, if 6ix9ine didn't fulfill the contract, Steve would have to pay Rumble the $2 million himself.
Wow. Fuck.
Well, 6ix9ine took the money, then went live on Rumble only 4 times before quitting.
I got him a deal, right, to play video games once a week for an hour. $2 million up front, and just doesn't do it.
Steve further revealed
he had no money at the time, and he needed money to buy Birkin bags for all these black chicks and give away money to make his girlfriend jealous. That's literally like the fact.
Damn, bro, Steve back in the day was looking like he was looking a lot healthier, bro. Someone should check up on him for real, bro. He's looking a bit like he's not looking bad, but he's looking a lot healthier. I think it's the body fat. I don't know.
Story.
Explaining 6ix9ine lied just to get the money.
He told the company, I need $2 million up front so I can buy a content house. The guy's an idiot.
Essentially having been scammed out of $2 million, Steve exposed 6ix9ine further, showing he hadn't been supporting his daughter.
I said, how much money has he given to his daughter for 5 years? He said 20,000, right?
That's 4,000 a year.
4,000 a year, right? I've seen him get paid like over $10 million in 1 year.
Steve then disclosed on a podcast.
See, that's what's crazy. 10 mil from where? Because his label signed him for a lifetime deal for 4.5. Like, where's this money coming in from? I don't understand, bro. Genuinely, people just got me. At some point, you just reach a level where you just have mysterious sources of income. Man.
In addition to the $2 million he was owed, 6ix9ine also owed $10 million to the IRS, $9.8 million to a stripper he hit with a bottle, $600,000 on a house lien, and
$9.8 million for getting hit. Hit me with the bottle, bro. Hit me with the bottle. 6ix9ine, come hit my ass with that bottle, bro. Hit me twice, bro. Until I want 20 mil. Hit me twice with that bottle. The fuck?
$60,000 to a home builder.
See, I never understand because there's some lawsuits where you get like $10 and some lawsuits where I think a chick drank from like a hot cup of coffee and got like fucking nine figures. Like, are we dead ass, bro? Like, are we dead ass? What so is she more valuable than I am, bro? Like, the fuck? You know how many times I've been burnt over some dumb shit? Like, pay me, bro.
Steve will do it concluded, dude, he's such a broke loser. Literally such a broke loser. And he's just a nasty person in general. In addition to his previous debts, 6ix9ine was ordered to pay $1 million in robbery restitution, although he'd respond by stating, I ain't got it right now. When the judge then referenced this video, 6ix9ine admitted that was prop money. I ain't got it. I'm an entertainer and obviously, we talking about it, so I did a pretty good job at entertaining people. You know how you have a degree in law? I have a degree in entertainment. But it seems the lawyers representing him weren't getting paid either, especially after his ex-girlfriend also sued him for $1 million, claiming 6ix9ine posted revenge porn of her online and physically and emotionally abused her. However, 6ix9ine couldn't even afford his credit card bill, let alone his taxes, leading the IRS to show up at his house and seize some of his cars. Clearly in financial strife, 6ix9ine made another album, although if you don't remember any hype around it, it's because there simply wasn't any.
It's crazy that the IRS is the first to dip their hands and is fucking like, the IRS, bro, you don't play with that shit. Like, fuck the IRS, bro. Like, they did as just like the first people to touch his wealth. He owes everybody money, and the first people to come knocking on the door of the IRS is crazy, man.
Whilst his two previous projects had some commercial success, Leyenda Viva didn't chart in any country. On Rate My Music, it scored lower than 1 out of 5 stars, and with only a couple million listens per song, it's no surprise people have called it one of the most boring albums I've ever listened to. 6 months later, he put out Blackballed, which seems to have performed even worse, excluding one hit single with Kodak Black. Seemingly out of pure desperation, 6ix9ine promoted crypto.
I just released the dummy coin. For the first 2,000 holders who buy into the dummy coin, you will be selected to do a meet and greet here in Romania.
After which he was actually offered a lifeline.
What the fuck was he doing in Romania, bro? That's crazy, yo. Everybody was half selling coins at one point, bro. Like, I can start naming lists of influencers, bro. Like, Speed was selling coins, Logan was selling coins. Everyone was on selling some bullshit, bro. Like, you gotta realize these influencers, the bag comes first. The bag comes first, bro. Like, they care about themselves more than they do about you. That's the truth, bro. That's simply the truth. People are narcissistic.
Tekashi 6ix9ine. I signed a new record deal for $6 million plus. It explained Tekashi is being paid $1 million for the album, which will feature 10 songs, and he's gonna make $250,000 for every concert of an upcoming tour.
Nice, bro.
This all adds up to Tekashi potentially pocketing over $6 million, all held under one main condition: he doesn't get arrested. Well, just 1 month ago, 6ix9ine again went back to jail for violating parole terms on his initial main prison stint. In the process, he tested positive for meth twice, so despite being released after 45 days, it seems 6ix9ine's life-saving record deal won't be going forward.
Fuck, bro. I think he's doing better now, though. It's looking up for him. But anyway, boys, that was interesting. Subscribe. I post videos like this every day, and yeah, man. See ya.